Everybody, I'm Coach Tom. Good morning and welcome to Creating Your New Reality. I'm a self-actualization coach. What that means is that I help people understand themselves and their barriers to success, and we work together on overcoming those. If you're ready, I'm ready, so let's go. I wanted to talk about something that is near and dear to my heart. As longtime followers of my channel know that I'm really interested in mindset and really applying a lot of these different techniques and things that we learn. And one of the big things out there is manifesting, law of attraction, creating your own reality, that kind of a thing. And you're going to find a lot of teachers out there, okay? And my encouragement would be that you should really find a teacher that you resonate with, okay? Find somebody that talks in your language, that really can communicate with you and get across their principles, because there are a lot of them, okay? I would definitely look at, you want to study Abraham Hicks. Okay, Abraham Hicks is really cool. That's the entryway, I should say, for a lot of different people. And they're very easy to get to understand. Accessible is a good word. And they focus a lot on mindset and things. They're great. You can also study Neville Goddard, okay? That Neville Goddard fellow was a Christian mystic that was around back in the 30s, 40s, and 50s, all the way through the 60s, okay? And you'll find a lot of his work is on YouTube, okay? The books are probably better, all right? The quality on YouTube can range anywhere from audios of him reading or his lectures from old days, and the audio is really hard to understand. Or you could also listen to people reading his works, which is also fine. And there were a couple of different guys that do it, a couple of different ladies that do it. And again, you want to find one that connects with you and resonates with you. There's one fellow in particular that I do not like, and I'm not going to mention his name, but it's a snooze fest. It's very Betty Bye. It's very just monotone. And the guy makes a living selling tapes that you play to help you fall asleep. So that's probably where he gets it from. But again, do a deep dive, really look at that. And on Facebook, you're going to find some people. I've got some friends. Emily Schultz is one that you'll like. Look for Mr. 2020. Okay, he's a good one. I bought a lot of his programs. I like him a lot. Terrence Sinclair is another one to look at. I have personally given that woman money to help me unknot some things, okay? So she's a wonder. She's pretty brutal, though. It's like a ball bat to the shins, okay? And I'm telling you about this because I am not a law of attraction coach, okay? I'm really not. That's not my forte, all right? I'm into self-actualization. I'm into some different things. I might work with people on how to develop a mindset to go approach one of these teachers and get more out of it. That's really where I'm at on the whole value chain. But I want to talk about something that is, again, very near and dear to my heart, where people tell me that I can't manifest, okay? They tell me that I can't manifest this LOA, this law of attraction. It's all bullcrap. It doesn't work for me. I don't understand it. And what it really comes down to is that they tell me that there's a belief, there's a self-belief that you can't manifest, you can't visualize, okay? You can't feel it real, okay? That's a big term in the Neville Goddard arena. Oh, Joey Gallant, that's another friend of mine that you should check out. That just came to my mind. But anyway, let me back up. I'm bouncing all over the place here. Hulkamania is running wild. All right, I want you to understand that these are mindsets that I can't, I won't, I struggle, it doesn't work. These are things, these are beliefs. Remember, we talk a lot about making those declarative statements, all right? And that's what's going to manifest for you. Because I want to tell you that you are already a manifesting master, or you are a manifesting mistress, whatever the case may be. Okay, you are already doing it. Look at what is happening in your own life. All right, in my life, this is what I do. This is what I've done, and to be honest, it's a struggle for me. Okay, I'm not going to lie, but it's manifesting what I call shit sandwiches. All right, when you wake up every day, what are you doing? What are you thinking? Okay, do you hit the snooze button 5 times, 10 times? Do you believe? What do you do when you hit that snooze button? Do you fall back into a peaceful slumber? Do you struggle with? Do you snuggle with the dog? What do you do? I'm going to be willing to bet 9 times out of 10, when you wake up in the morning, you are rehearsing war. Okay, you're planning failure. If you're rehearsing war, what that means is that you're thinking ahead to interactions you're going to have that day. All right. And it's probably negative. You're probably thinking, oh, this person is going to attack me over this, and I'm going to rebut them, and I'm going to smack them. And with all of my verbal daring do and verbal swordsmanship, I'm going to cut them to ribbons, and I'm going to win that argument. Okay? Or you think, well, that person is going to attack me, and under conflict, I wilt, and it's going to be this, and it's going to be that, and gosh, Aruni, boy, this is just like when my mom would always yell at me, and this would be just like when my father would yell at me. So what you're doing then is you pay attention to that physical reaction, and all of a sudden, your stomach is going to feel like it's flip-flopping, all right? And you might even feel like you've got to go to the bathroom, okay? The anxiety is that real to people, okay? It's a real thing. What you're doing is you're storing trauma, okay? You're storing more trauma in the lower chakras, all right? The root, the sacral, it's in there, okay? And then you're going to carry that with you through your day. And on that screen of space, that's what you're going to have. Okay, how you believe you're going to experience people is how you're going to experience them. All right, and if you look at your track record, okay, I go to this job I have, and everybody fights with me. Oh, my supervisors hate me. Oh, this sucks. Oh, my spouse always screams at me. My kids are little bastards. All these things. Okay, you're rehearsing that, and you're asking for more of it. Okay, you're telling the universe, you know what? That's what I'm experiencing. So let's have more of that. Okay. The universe doesn't understand the difference between what you think you want and what you are saying reality is. Okay. So that's the interesting thing about our subconscious, our unconscious, however you want to look at it. All right. It will give you whatever you're asking. Okay. And it doesn't pay attention. You ever wonder why when you go to church and you pray, God, if it's your will, please make my life better, and nothing happens? You ever wonder why that is? Because you're doing it wrong, all right? What you're doing is when you're praying, you're recounting your troubles. When you complain, you're recounting your troubles. You're telling the universe, that's what I get. That's what I always get. And that's exactly what you always get, all right? You have to pray the answer. You have to meditate the answer. You have to rehearse the answer, okay? And we're going to really talk in subsequent videos about what that looks like for certain things, okay? And you've got to make better declarative statements, all right? I freak out my Baptist friends, and I don't really identify as a Christian, but I do believe that there is a higher power. Our Creator, okay, has imbued all of us with the power to heal, the power to create, the power to teach. Everything you need, you are imbued with. That means it's soaked in. You were born with it. You have it. You just have to access it and let it out, okay? So sometimes people say, Tom, would you pray for my healing? Okay, great. I freak out my Baptist friends because I make declarative statements. I am calling this person healed. I am calling this person delivered from whatever, okay? And I'm going off far into left field, all right? But it's kind of dangerous. You want me to get involved. I am going to declare things over you that are going to just open up that channel of consciousness. I'll open up that channel of healing. And I would teach you how to do that. I would encourage you to do that. But that's what happens, okay? I want you to understand that's as far as I'm taking this today. All right. I want you to understand that you are already manifesting. You are already creating. You know, in the Bible, God said, "Let there be light." He didn't say, "Oh shit, it's dark. What am I going to do?" He said, "Let there be light." And when you wake up in the morning and you say, "I am going to have this conflict, that failure, this failure," you are saying, "Let there be failure." Okay. And then on the screen of space, that failure is going to be made manifest. All right. And you're going to get into this cycle that you're going to feel you can't get off of. All right. And you're going to just make more and create more and conjure more failure up. And you got to stop doing that. And this is as much for me as it is for any of you out there watching right now. Okay. Woo, are we going to church today or what? We're feeling it, man. I'm feeling it. I know that as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to make some declarative statements. And the next video, we're really going to work on, excuse me, we're really going to work on declaring our way to victory. Okay. That's what we're going to be doing. But I want you to understand, and I want you to think about how you have manifested where you are. How have you created where you are? How have you conjured where you are? All right. Because we're going to knock it off as a little crew. We're going to knock it off, and we're just gonna we're going to go forward, and we're going to build something real. We're going to build something wonderful. We're going to build something sustainable that is lovely, wonderful, and produces after its kind. All right, guys, that's all I got. I love you so much. Everything in the description down below this video. Okay, hit me up on the socials. Hit me up on the email. Let's talk. Let's dance. Let's do the manifesting mambo. It's going to be great. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.